Welcome to IVTNN's Good Morning World. The entire American establishment is accusing President Trump connecting with the latest cyber attack on American establishments. American official, many sites or the many computers have been attacked, and they are afraid that many of the data, very critical data, have been stolen, and they always target Russia. At the same time, they try to demonize Russia as a nation against America. This has been going on for a long time. First and foremost, one should know that Russia is not the enemy of America. Russia is the friend of America, like Iran. Everyone is demonizing Iran as an enemy of America. Iran is not the enemy of America. Secondly, who is the real enemy of America? The real enemy of America is China, because China will swallow America today or tomorrow, because America is retreating from the rest of the world to restore, restructure American economy, American system. Then another question is coming, is that then why Russia is being blamed? Because the establishment, anywhere in the world, the ruling party need an opposition. So any growing economy or any growing power need an opposition power. And America is trying their best to create, the American establishment is trying their best to demonize Russia, to create its enemy of America, so that they can focus on Russia, and try to create the developmental activities focusing on Russia as a competitor. But unfortunately, that is not the scene now. Now China is silently attacking and acting and trying to take over the vacuum created by America across the world, occupying the lands, occupying the port, creating the port, bridges, roads, Silk Road, ORV. There are so many things they are creating. So from this, what we are trying to establish here is that China will be the arch enemy of America. It is not the Russia. And the cyber attack, if it is done by, it will be done by Chinese attackers, because they are more sophisticated than Russian attackers. Russia is still more tamed, cool, matured country as compared to aggressive Chinese ambition. China believes that this is the opportunity. China has to take over the world and create the leadership in the world. Whereas the economy and its pathetic condition across the world is in a very interestingly watched by China, because China recovered very fast. At the same time, other countries are struggling. No one knows how China recovered very fast from this pandemic. Whether China is censoring the news about the death in China, or China has already developed a vaccine or a immunity for the Chinese, or Chinese as a citizens have been already tested in their brain, in their bloodstream, or already created them as immune to the world, immune to this illness. All these have to be detected and find out and studied thoroughly before coming into a conclusion. What is happening today is that in America, everyone started taking the vaccination. Russia was already started. Even this Britain has given permission to conduct the vaccination. Even if the vaccination will come, it will take one more year to bring the things in normal. Why? Because of wearing the mask, wearing the other things, you cannot do the labor jobs or everyday conducting activities like laborers, like health workers, like masons, like engineers, like concrete workers, and even the domestic maid. They have to go to the places and work, and they have to interact with the people directly. And mask is becoming an obstacle for interaction. Number two, the personal friendship, for the recognizing people from the distance. All these are creating a lot of problems because we are wearing mask. Now, what is the solution? The solution is that as soon as possible, the world has to sit together and immunize people or vaccinate people within a short span of time. Within 3 months, they have to declare within 3 months the complete vaccination to be completed. So that the world can move. But even then, world is moving. There is no guarantee that the people who have been vaccinated will not be affected because the vaccine is not approved. Then by the time the virus may become more and more weak, because during 1918, when the Second World War occurred, the First World War occurred, that time there was a Spanish flu spread across the world. But after some time it has become very weak, and its impact, its effect on human blood to spread the disease has become naturally came down. Instead of using the vaccination, it naturally come down because every living being has a lifespan. The lifespan is completed, then they will not be able to multiply. Even if they multiply, their offsprings will be very weaker. That is what is happening here. Number two, another news is coming is that India is getting ready to vaccinate 300 million people. That is equal to the total population of America, the vaccination. Then why can't India take the contract of American vaccination also? 300 million people, you vaccinate Americans. 300, again the number of people you vaccinate in Britain and other countries, do the things very faster so that India can get make a lot of fund. At the same time, the America, Britain and other population can easily get rid of this illness, so that the world will come to normal. Now the world economy is going to contract around 4.4%. That is very dangerous. Why? Because the poor countries will have less production and less export, and they will have a less money income for the poor people, and they won't be able to have enough food. If they don't get enough food, malnutrition will become a reality. So we have to get rid of it. That is the first problem we have to consider. Secondly, the economy of every country is going to rebound in 2022, by 2022, because all the vacuum has created the store, the production, the construction, everything will restart. And then already the American economy, British economy, German economy and Israel economy and all these have been rebounded, and they are grown into the 8 to 16%. This is a very magical number. So that can be done even in India or in America very fast. And you can restructure the economy, because after the pandemic, then there will be a rebound of economy and the people will have a more demand. Everything will happen. Secondly, the people's, so though poor people are suffering, the other people's income, the savings have increased because they didn't travel. They worked from home. They ate home food instead of going to restaurant. They didn't go to cinema theater. They didn't go to any get together or gathering or to party. So the money has been saved. That money will come to the market, and there in the form of a saving, in the form of bank deposit, and there will be a lot of money in the market. So overall, the world wants to rebound after the vaccination. The fear, the phobia is to get rid of. Then what is going to happen is a very magical growth in the world. And with this, we are ending this week's Good Morning World. Thank you for watching IVTNN's Good Morning World.